Hello guys, just wanted to give you a quick review of this phone. This is the new Yealink one. So you've got your speed dials on this side and your parking spots on the right. So if you push it,
Call parking failed.
if nobody's there, it just says that message. All right, I want you to let you know that if you want to expand these texts, so you just push OK, and that just expands them to be longer, except I already shortened the names of everybody so it fits into the small window. All right, there's the do not disturb, and it tells you that the phone's on do not disturb. If you use the directory, then you can actually scroll through all extensions. So if you want to call anybody that's on the extension, you can do it from the directory there. The other thing is when you've got your headset connected and you want all calls to default to the headset, then enable the headset mode. And you would do this when not on a call. So with the phone dormant, you'd push this and now it lights up green. That means that all calls will be answered on the headset. So what you can do is you can, when it's ringing, you would just push the button on the side of the headset to answer the call and then push it again to hang up. So the phone becomes fully remote controlled by the headset when you're in headset mode. And it puts the icon up there to also show you that you're in headset mode. All right, if you turn this off, then it means that anytime you push the answer button on the phone, it's going to go to speakerphone, or you would pick up the phone to answer. Okay, so this one will do the ringer volume. So if you crank this up, that will be the ringer button, and then push OK. Actually, I guess you don't have to press OK. Just set the volume and then leave it. The mailbox here is the voicemail button, so pushing that goes into voicemail.
You have one new.
Okay, and I've defaulted the acoustic shield feature, which is noise canceling. It's on right now, always by default. But if you find that it's muting down the volume or doing some anomaly that maybe is not desirable, I'm just going to show you how to turn it off. So when you're on a phone call, okay, so this is to end, hold, transfer, and then this is more options. If I push more options, then there's one here that says shield off. So if we push shield off, then what that changes now to on. So now it means the noise cancellation is off. And if we push it again, the noise cancellation goes back on. So by default, it will be on. And if you don't like the sound quality, you can turn it off. And if you want it off permanently, you can let me know. The other buttons down here is that's redial. That's the transfer button. You don't really need to use the transfer because when you're on a call, it will usually have a soft key that says transfer that you can use. And if you want the ringer off, oh, no, it doesn't do that one. You'd actually just turn this all the way down. There we go. And when it's all the way down to the bottom, it puts this icon up there. I think with the Snom phones, you just push the mute button and it mutes the ringer. With this one, you just shove the ringer all the way down until it shows an X up there, and now the ringer is off. All right, now you've got your headset, which is going to plug into the USB port. The USB port on this model is behind the screen. So you're going to plug the headset in behind the screen. All right, now this phone will work with multiple headsets. You can also do a Bluetooth headset if you want. You would go into Menu, Basic, and down to Bluetooth. In this option, you can turn on Bluetooth. And then you can search. You can hit the scan button. It'll scan for the Bluetooth and then show up here as paired. And now it just functions a bit. But the Bluetooth is only maybe about a 10-meter range from the phone. The decked models that you have will be able to cover the whole area. So I'm going to turn that off. All right, also in the menus here, you can use that's your call history. So the call history works by tabs. Missed calls, placed calls, received calls. These would be like forwarded or transferred calls. So, and you can move up and down. If you want to call somebody back, like here's missed calls. And if you want to call someone back, you would just highlight on it and then push call. And then you can call somebody back very easily. So it's a very nice usable call list. If you've been calling somebody, then it'll be under placed call. And you can find them under here and then call. Mostly this is my test calls for the day. Okay, lastly, just when you're using headset, then when the phone is ringing, if you don't want to, if it's easy, you just tap the button on the headset. But if it's closer for your hand to reach the phone, then there'll be an answer button here. And to hang up will always be the X. So you can push the X to hang up a call. There'll also be a red hang up button on the soft key there as well. When you do have your headset on, you are able to engage the speakerphone by just pushing speaker, and that will override the headset and put the speakerphone on. So it's kind of neat actually. If you were on hold for a while, then you could go onto speakerphone, and then when you're off hold, you can then switch back to the headset, just going like this. So when you're in headset mode, toggling between speaker, see how it's jumping back and forth between headset and speaker. So if you're on hold, you could be on speaker and then push this and it jumps you back to the headset. I do that all the time. It's kind of convenient if you're on hold for a long time waiting for someone to pick up. All right, if for any reason the phone's misbehaving or some anomaly, you're not sure what's going on, it's not working right, you can go to reboot it. And the reboot is menu, basic, and then kind of down to the bottom here is reboot. So you would go on to reboot and it says, do you want to reboot the phone? And you would hit OK, and then it reboots the phone. All right, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the phone. And if you have any questions, you know how to reach me. Have a great day.